Hey beautiful people, Crystal here from Elite Hair Care USA. So today we are working with my client who, as you can tell, has a short pixie cut, but we are going to give her a little bit of TLC, give her some maintenance. She has a little bit of thinning going on, so we're going to take care of all of that. Now, to start the process, I always, of course, use our Elite Clarify. How many times are you going to watch one of my videos and know that I start with a clarifying shampoo? If you have not used our Elite Clarify, just know that this is the game changer. This is what is going to set you up for success so that when you are using your treatment shampoos and conditioners, that hair and that scalp has been thoroughly detoxed, cleansed, and it's ready for the treatment process. Now, my client, of course, is fine textured, as you can tell. So because we are working on the density of her hair, we're working on repairing some of that thinning that she's been dealing with from stress. She has a high stress job. I decided to use our Hair Repair and Restoration 2.0, which this is our sulfate-free shampoo that also has garlic extract in it. It also has a little bit of violet in there to help correct any brassiness that you might be experiencing if you are gray or even blonde. And it also has garlic extract. For those of you that don't know, garlic is an amazing anti-inflammatory. It is also great for strengthening the hair, repairing the hair in a natural setting. Garlic is always good, you guys. Now, after we finished her shampoo process, we did condition her, by the way, with the Hair Repair and Restore 2.0. That conditioner is a perfect pal, of course, to your Hair Repair and Restore shampoo. And then we are applying some of our Super G serum to all of the areas where her hair was thinning. And then I like to use my fingers to really get that Super G into the hair and the scalp. Now, a little goes a very long way, you guys. You do not need a ton of the Super G serum. It is a water-based serum and it absorbs extremely quickly. Now, for her mold, I did use a little bit of hair gel around the base or the sides of her head. And then on top of that, I placed some of our Elite Silk Wrap Foam, which is going to keep the hair still nice and pliable, but that gel is going to allow for those sides and that nape area to lay nice and flat. And then the foam helps to soften it so that it doesn't get hard like your traditional styling gel should. Now, once she is done with the molding process, which you guys know I am super stickler on my melds, but she has some gray hairs that are super stubborn, especially around the hairline. So that gel definitely helps. And then I back that up with the Elite Silk Wrap Foam. So it's just going to be a perfect smooth wrap. Foundation is everything when it comes on to short hair, guys. Okay. Your mold is everything. Then she goes under the dryer and dries. And now we're going to go with the styling process. So I always start for my shortcuts with our frizz control. Now, while this is a heat protectant, it's also a glossifier, and it's going to help to seal the deal. It's going to add that shine to the hair. It's going to also make the hair nice and pliable for us to be able to glide over the strands with our flat iron and make curling super duper easy. Now, what you see me doing now is just combing through the sides and the back where that hair gel was. The hair gel is not needed to lay the hair down, you guys. It is really just an aid to keep the hair nice and soft. But I said nice and soft. No, not nice and soft. To keep the hair nice and laid. But it is not going to be hard through the process. So she's not going to go home with crunchy hair by any means at all. Okay? So once that part is done, I usually like to comb through that area because I do want to make sure that I'm able to give her a nice crispy edge using our clippers or trimmers. And then I'll go through and thin out the nape and sometimes around the sides as well. Now, this is all technique based, you guys. Not all stylists like to do this. Some stylists are not comfortable using clippers or trimmers, which I hope your stylist is. But, you know, like I said, to each his own. I like my clients to look super cute when they walk out of the salon, okay? Okay. Now, I'm curling her using our Smooth by EHC 1/2-inch iron. Of course, you can use whatever pencil iron you have available. Pencil irons are really game changers because we used to have to use Marcel irons a lot. Now, not to take away from using Marcel's, you guys, I still have my Marcel irons and stove. So I am still a true stylist at heart, okay? But I don't take those things out. They just make the room very hot. I've adapted to using my flat iron. No shame to anyone who still use their Marcel's because Marcel's do sometimes allow the style to last a little bit longer. But because the styles now don't really require a lot of crispy curling, it's more a lot of movement and texture. I don't necessarily need my marcels as much. And I wanted to give you guys just a quick pro tip. If you have fine textured hair, or maybe you have a lot of thinning in your crown, instead of doing your styles where you are going in one direction, always up or always down, you can do a combination of flips and curls in the crown area, and that gives you the illusion of fullness. Remember, fine textured hair needs to really work with illusion, because we know that we are never going to have extremely thick hair, because that's just not the texture that we were blessed with. But you can have the illusion of your hair looking super duper full. Example, my hair is fine in texture, so I like to do styles where my hair is flipped or curled. That is like my kind of favorites right now. But the reason I do that is because it gives the illusion that my hair is super dense and super full in the crown area. Another pro tip that I would say is, if you are fine textured and have a short cut or a pixie cut, do not relax your crown as often as you would your sides and your back. So example again, my crown is relaxed probably once every 8 to 12 weeks. Why? Because that hair is a lot longer, so I'm going to follow the traditional relaxer schedule. But the sides and the back, which is my nape area, my temple, and down, those areas are relaxed sometimes once every 2 to 3 weeks. Now, does that contribute to my hair being damaged in any sort? No, because my hair is not damaged. It's actually the healthiest that it has ever been since using, of course, my own products. Like, ow. But yeah, pro tips for you guys. Anyway, once I was done, I sprayed her with a little bit of our Goddess polish. Now, the Goddess polish is a seal the deal style polish. This is a glossifier. It's also very lightweight. It's going to leave the hair looking nice and shiny, but it is not going to weigh the hair down. Now, this is a silicone-based gloss, so it can also seal the cuticle for you in a very light fashion. And then you are able to back your hair up, if you are like me, with a little bit of holding spray or spritz. You do know that your girl is coming out with a spritz as well. Oh, I didn't tell you. Look out for it, because we are dealing with a rebrand right now. So you guys are going to start seeing all kinds of new things coming from Elite Hair Care. And our rebrand is quite underway. So I'm so excited for you guys to see all the new things that we have, new products, new look, new logo, new website, new all that. All of that. Okay. Anyway, you guys, don't forget, all the products that I use today are available on our website at elitehaircareusa.com. Again, elitehaircareusa.com. And by the way, the brush that you guys see me using, that is our combo brush, which is an edge brush and also a comb. But the bristles on this brush are nice and firm, so they really leave the hair super smooth. And I love our combo brush, by the way. And then to comb her through, I just like to use our flow comb, our 14 karat gold flow comb. You guys know your girl loves everything in gold, like ow. As an added reminder, for those of you that might not know what products to use from Elite Hair Care, what is needed for your hair, visit our website at elitehaircareusa.com. Take the hair quiz. That quiz is going to point you in the right direction to help aid whatever problem you have going on, and also tell you what Elite Hair Care products to use. Bye.